What up, guys? What up, guys? What up, guys? Right now, we're just waiting for the sushi range to form over here, which it already has. And like I think we might see a little dip down here. We got some of these flatheads here, but we're looking pretty bullish. So, what's up, Aiden? How you doing, brother? So close to the high of the range, and then who knows what's gonna happen now. It's just continuing from Friday's breakout range from here. So expect this level to get hit up here. But we wanna catch a dip so we can long it. I mean wanna be brave. You can long the breakout as soon as a 5 minute or 15 minute closes above here. And then just keep your stop loss like down here, but it's very risky right now. So I think in New York we can probably turn our brains off and just long every single dip. Be true degenerates. What's up? What's up, Cal? What's up, Will? Yep. And then on Friday, I was super bullish too. Like Friday was pretty choppy. We got a decent play on Friday at least. I'm happy with that. What did we catch on Friday? Yeah, this is what we caught on Friday. Long. And we were trying to get through trying to break through all time highs. It ran pretty well. It took all the highs and everything, and then I had to go. But still, made a pretty decent bag. All right, so this just hit the high of the range, the tick. You can't fade the gold bag ranges. I'm telling you, the levels are so freaking accurate. This is just insane. Like, how the hell is 29,889 calculated beforehand, and then price wicks into it? You know, it's just crazy. I didn't even wind up here though. Okay, so we have our first 5 minute breakout in the opening range. Just need a 15 minute closure above it to confirm it. And yeah, I don't think we'll come back down here. We shouldn't come back down here if we want to run up even higher. But the only risk right now is we're in a massive premium. We're in uncharted territories. So this could you gotta manage risk here really well. Like, okay, are you gonna bet that this is gonna keep going up? Okay, so then bet small this time, right? Because this is still like 100 points away from up here, right? But if it does fail, then just like you won't bankrupt yourself doing this. Right? That's why trading all-time highs is so hard. You gotta wait for a decent dip. You gotta look at the hourly time frames and the 4 hour time frames to see anything good. The only thing good is this here was above here, opened here, so this big gap. NWOG, NDOG, sorry, NWOG, yeah, NWOG. And then the hourly, we have entirety gap here. So let's see if the market wants to keep going up or wants to reverse and start hitting some of these unmitigated levels here. Yeah, we've been killing it. We killed it last week. I mean, I took one stupid loss, like two losses on I think Thursday. Took a very bad loss twice in a row actually. Like negative. It's about 500. So not every day is gonna be gravy. This is my P&L for Thursday. Got absolutely wrecked. And you can tell by this PA, like how bad this PA was on Thursday. So naturally, the P&L goes with it too. Okay, well everything is moving up with the two. So let's see what the bastard child is doing. It, oh nice, YM finally broke all time highs now. After so many months, they finally broke all time highs. That was one of my major confluences that I used to trade NQ. Now that confluence is gone. Alright, just waiting for this 15 minutes to close. One more minute for it to close. And any kind of dip will probably be good. What was the news behind this pump? What's plots? What do you mean? Okay, we have a breakout confirmed. Let a pump now. here. Just need a decent dip. You know, it's pretty good because this fair value gap is very good right here. And we also left behind a nice order block here. So just need a little dipperoo in here, and then hopefully it holds. Then we can long it to external high, basically here. Here. Let's see if we get to 30K. That's a major like absolute major psychological level here. So it'd be crazy if this can break up there tonight. It's only like 100 points away, which is not much. Well, I guess another reminder is that tomorrow is Memorial Day as well, so it's gonna be like a half day. So I'm hoping we can get our trade out of the way for this session in Asia, and then probably skip tomorrow morning because there's no point in trading chop. Probably gonna be horrible market conditions unless Trump starts opening his mouth and shit happens, right? Yeah, hopefully it is good. Considering we just broke out of this sushi range over here, and you know, you can't fade all time high. Like, don't even bother trying to short this, please. Just look for a dip and then long the dip. That's it. It literally takes two brain cells to do that. But obviously, manage your risk, right? Don't go full port, right? What up, Kevin? I hope we got a decent dip. Yeah, the cow is here too. How do you play music? Or does anyone have a good playlist? I tried playing music before, but I don't know if there's anyone here. Look at what? In order to sustain this run, price can't go below this level right here, 876. I'm trying to put this in the bad spot. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. How about that? Is that better? All right. Now look at this right here, right? We have a bit of what is it? How about that? Still getting used to it. Now look at this little LR building up right here, right? We should get one manipulation up and then move down. That'll be our key to long that. So this is what I'm kind of anticipating right now. Remember, anytime you see price forming like a staircase up, then expect an elevator to come down. Like this 30k level is so obvious right now. Just gotta wait for a good dip. Like it's literally going parabolic right after it opened. You know, that's just crazy. So any dip right now will be like a freaking blessing at this point. Alright, so hit the 2 standard deviation level over here. So this is a good spot for any potential pullbacks. Right in this box here. Really nice trend line forming here too. So, any break below this will probably be like a massive bear trap. Ideally, I want to see price come into this zone right here, but I don't want to see this level get broken below at 876. But this is good. This is good price action right now because when we do get a dip in buy-in, the upside is so much. And I think this is probably the best time we're gonna get for today and tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be a half day too, right? So I don't expect much to happen tomorrow. So if there's a play, we gotta find it tonight, and we'll stay up all night if we have to. All right, getting close to the trend line here. Wrong. Dude, we go all the way, man. We go all day if we need to find one trade. So if you don't find anything until like midnight, and then yeah, I'll take a 3 hour nap and then try to hop on for London, because I really don't want to trade New York tomorrow. I don't know what the other news says. Yeah, London does move good, but it's just so late, you know? I'd rather be in bed. Once my kid starts crying, then I'll come look at the charts while I'm feeding him. Okay, I guess while we wait for something to happen over here, I'll put an alert right here. It'll be surprising if it just goes up like this like the whole night. That would fucking suck. Okay. This is looking really good here too. You guys didn't get into KTA. This is a really good spot right here. Once some reclaim happens over here, this, and then there's gonna be a lot of levels to take out. Everyone's sitting on crypto. Like, things are just moving like crazy. 2,000% increase in like just a couple of days. This is insane. Rat speak. What the fuck is this? Doesn't look bad at all, but it's so pumped up now. Fuck. I'm not gonna be exit liquidity. Do that shit. The only hard part is trying to find out which ones are scams or which ones aren't. Those ones will run late in the cycle, like Dogecoin, Ethereum, LTC. Once altcoins start pumping up, right? Because Bitcoin's already recovered from the bottom. Altcoins need some room to breathe. Once altcoins start pumping up a little bit more, then capital will flow back into Bitcoin, and then when Bitcoin goes up, and then that'll spread over to Ethereum, LTC, XRP, Hype, and all those other coins. But right now, Hype is like a market leader now for all the major caps. This thing's an absolute tear right now. Chart loads up. There it is. Like, this thing is just insane. I was telling everybody to buy the dip over here around $35. It's already up 2x almost. Right now, crypto is really good. Like, it's like free money. I don't know why it's taking forever to load up the charts, but anyways, this is the zone that I had highlighted before, based on the last all-time high. Pretty good. Everyone's sleeping on crypto right now. Everyone's just looking at the AI stuff in the main traditional markets, while money's starting to flow into crypto too. And that's when we're gonna see like the biggest fucking bull run that's gonna melt bases. Like Hype right now, it's only $20 billion market cap, right? Ethereum, what's Ethereum sitting at? Right, more than like 500 billion. This thing's still like crazy underpriced. It's gonna be funny seeing this going to like $1,000 a coin. Anyways, look at that wick fill right here. Jesus. So we should see some sort of pullback now. I don't know, like, you guys who aren't in crypto yet, like, this is the most bullish looking chart in the entire world right now. I don't know what else to tell you. When I first started with crypto, I had, I think, around $1,000, and I ran that to more than like let's see, at my peak was at 16 million. There's one coin that I got for around like I'd say around 12,000 market cap. That thing ran to over $1 billion. But the best trade I've ever had in my life was this one right here. There it is, right over here at 25 sats, right here. I longed this with 3x margin, okay? And this thing ran so hard, like I got filthy amount of money from that trade. But then I took all that and I bought Ethereum, and then I staked it into FTX, their platform, and I lost everything. Like, this was the craziest pump I've ever seen in my life. Like, and I was in here with 3x margin too, by the way, right? At 25 sats. So like it was moving like 1 point at a time, right? Just absolutely crazy. I don't know if you guys remember from the old school. We were in a different server back then. Anyways, enough crypto talk. All right, we are getting some resistance up here into this potential reversal zone. But I'm just waiting for a dip. We can't dip below this number right here, right? 876 is like the line in the sand for us. I think we dip into here, this fair value gap, take out the below right here. It could set up for a really good trade. And if we can get SMT versus ES and or Dow Jones, then we can just leave it running all night. You know? The last good sushi break was on Wednesday, where price broke above it, right, and then just ran all night into the buy side target. The sushi is a very, very good confluence indicator. Here we go. Are they gonna trap the bulls? Sorry, the bears over here, or are they gonna run it down more? Liquidate some dumbass bulls on the top up here. This 5 minute chart here, like we didn't have any significant close below this this candle right here yet, right? So this technically is not a swing high yet. We need to see a closure below 913. But literally, one thing I'll tell everybody, like whatever I make in these charts from the trading NQ, I literally stuff it into crypto. Literally transfer of capital from traditional markets to the crypto market. Buddy's pretty low. Those are memes are all about. Seems a 5 minute closure to close below 913 here. That's a good spike up there actually. Look at the spike right here. It probably trapped a lot of close there. All right, come on. Let's see some failure happen up here. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long night. Well, high time frames are so important. Oh, nice. Aim from the 50-minute hippo right here, too. Perfect. I like how the wicks are closing below the 2 to 2.5 standard deviation. The other wicks are closing below that. So we could see a little dump down here to the 892 level. YM looks good with the dump though. And when this thing dumps, it's pretty nasty. Just remember, don't try to short anything just yet because price can either just come back up. As enticing as it looks to short, but that's what the market does, right? It makes it look so good for shorts that people want to jump to shorts, and then they just rug everybody upwards, and that's how all-time high price levels are created. If this 15-minute close is bearish, like if it goes below here, then this could be a rejection block right here. Basically, when you see a rejection block, it's when you have a large wick like this, and the next candle wicks above it, right, but doesn't close above the 50% level of the wick. So this could be a good confirmation for a nice pullback into the 50-minute hip over here. So see. Does everything make sense? Well, what I'm saying? And yeah, just feel free to ask questions too, you know? Here we go. Well, like rejection blocks happen at a top or low of a range, right? So it kind of gives you an indication of where price could potentially head towards, right? Like for example, like if it's like a reversal kind of rejection block, then we wait for some sort of like high to form like this, right? And the next candle beside it has to close below at least the open of the previous candle, right? Then that will kind of confirm a rejection block. And like right here, we see this candle right here. It rejected the halfway point of this wick right here, and also we're at a potential reversal zone based on the -2 to -2.5 standard deviation, right? So there's two confluences that are backing us up a little bit, even though this is we're fading a mega bull trend right now, but we're just using this as a confluence for price to pull back into our level, where we can long it to significantly higher levels, up to like way up here. So that's the whole just behind the whole thought process of this. I watch the charts. I set up alerts. I do other side business things for my clients too. So I'm just doing a bunch of stuff at the same time. But I don't have time to watch shows and all that. I missed out on a lot of shows. But like most stuff was like DEI woke bullshit anyways, right? So the last great show I watched was it was Game of Thrones. And the last video game I played was Elden Ring. It was a while back. Elden Ring was great. If they make an Elden Ring 2, I'm gonna play that day one. We only ran up like 130 points on Asia, so it's not too bad. Oh man, this is starting to look like a bull flag. Does everyone see this bull flag forming? Maybe that's all we need to do. Just long this breakout. The market is rewarding stupidity at the end of the day, so might as well go with the flow. Yeah, when in an up-only market, seriously. I remember so many people were caught on the top and just shorting the top every single time they're just getting blown up. Like playing with all-time highs and price discovery is a completely different game than when we're in a range already. Like you'll notice how you'll see some days, price action will be really clean, right? Then when you're in all-time highs, it's like just slow, lethargic, choppy bullshit. Hey, look, it broke out. If the next few candles close above to 929, this thing's gonna pump like crazy. Starting to get a little weaker here, and this wick right here, still close below the 50% point of this wick here, but without a decent down close candle, it doesn't make sense to short this. Hey, this bullfly is actually working out, eh? It hasn't flopped below 8 just yet. Come on, we need some manipulation now. Sit down here, please. This is a strong breakout here. Oh my god. This is actually gonna work? Silver's up 3%. Holy fuck. Jesus. Crude is going down, but gas prices are so freaking high still. What the hell's going on? It's setting up for another escalation. If another escalation happens, this thing's gonna break out like crazy. Oh my god. I'm gonna see $135 per barrel soon. The conflict still resumes. This clearly didn't happen. We'll just get rid of that. Oh my god, the bull flag's working. Are we idiots for not allowing bull flags? No news out yet, so let's see. Nothing too crazy. Just still trending up. At this point, we just gotta wait for like some sort of like failure, right? That's the only way it's gonna work. Otherwise, we're gonna be sitting in this chart all night watching this bullshit. Well, I hate trading all-time highs levels. Pure cancer. Yeah, I don't know. I think price. Right now, price is trapped between this high and low right here. So you see that this external liquidity, and this external right here. So right now, the last 50-minute candle didn't even close or tap into any of these levels here. So this candle is or the next candle after this, the 50-minute chart should rate one of these levels. If we can rate the level down here, then we can probably long. Otherwise, sitting on my hands. One sec, I'll be right back. No dice, hey? Fuck. Now, if we don't see a pullback from here, then it's gonna be no go tonight. One, two, three. Let's plan 3 fair value gaps already. Let's run up with no pullbacks. Insane strength right here. Insane strength. Oh, I think I got a warning on YouTube. Gotta close the music down. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Got hit by a warning for using someone else's music. Even though I'm not monetizing this channel, I can't use it still. Just gotta be patient, guys. Just gotta be patient. That's all it is. As long as we're patient with this, we can make some money tonight. That's all for a value gap right here. After taking out these highs up here. We have this range established right here with this high and this low right here. And now we took out the external liquidity up here, so we should come back down here. Price left behind a fair value gap as well, so I guess that will be the true test if we can hit this back. Like this. Pull back, respect one more time, and then dump down here. But obviously don't like try to short this when it goes like this, and then comes back down, and then boom. So you have to wait for confirmation. Old lines. Holy shit. This is a pretty good coin. Just throw like $50 into it, and then if it makes it, then you can make pretty good money off that. What are with these pumps? Holy fuck. I'm like 1200%. And it's still low as hell. Not even close to the all-time high though. If it can reach back to its all-time high level, that's a 60,000% ROI. insane. Problem is, most of these coins are probably gonna be dead for a while. This was one of the first agentic AIs that was made. Where's the demo though? Let's ask the AI if Ben Kid's gonna go up or down. Where the heck do you see the app though? Hmm. For last time, there was like way too actually play around with the AI, with the agentic AI. They even changed her into a real person. She was like an anime girl before. Dude, I don't care about this. I just want to like ask them if the ink is gonna go up or down. That sucks. I wanted to see it work. Maybe I'm not seeing it right now. Whatever. It was awesome. Like you just talk to the AI and just tell you what to do. Right. We didn't hit that fair value gap. I just want to see some kind of like swing high to form. Then it'll be good for to wait for the pullback after that. Oh, my throat's killing me. Even the 950 macro didn't do much here either. Ugh, that's just Asia price action for you. I guess we sort of have a closure right here, but it's still nothing really too concrete. Nice fair value up in 3 minutes here too. But again, doesn't mean much right now. We need to break structure. We need to change state of delivery, all that fun stuff first before you even think about shorting. But honestly, just use these as examples or of ways to see where price can pull back into, because longs are going to be easy rides by far. Shorts are going to drive you crazy. Telling you now. All right, if price can close below 920, this could dump down here. This fair value gap's been holding. Notice how it went up and then now it's starting to close below it on the 3-minute chart. So if we can get a closure below this level right here, this would be a change in state of delivery. And when this happens, then we shouldn't see price go above 936. And then it should dump down into this hippo zone here. When it does that, then we can look for longs, like a stop hunt plus change state of delivery and breaker setup, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. No weakness yet. So YM's are again looking ready to rip a higher too. I would be surprised if it doesn't go back here. It's been going up for the past couple of hours, so every single hourly candle has just been green. But this should come back down at least here. Like I'm not even asking for this slow down here. I just want to come back to over here. And if we can do that, we can catch a really nice long till New York open. Everything is there, right? We had a sushi breakout right here. I ran up quite a bit already from that. But you have the external high up here, right? So lots of good areas to long towards. Yeah, I think so. I'm not too entirely sure to be honest. But momentum has really slowed down right now, so it could just be chopping around all night from here for all I know. I need to see some sort of like major structure shift or change their delivery, particularly on the 3-minute chart here. We have this swing low that formed over here. If we can break that, then it'll give a good chance for prices to go and come down here. Yeah, I'm gonna set an alert over here. If it hits, then it hits. If not, then that's my key level to long this shit. It needs to hit that for me to long. And Key looks like the only one that's weak right now, relatively speaking. Yes, doesn't look that bad. YM's just but looks like it's about to blow up. But if it can create some sort of SMT up here, this would be good. And as always, back to the level we want.